Hey, what's up, YouTubers? It's your boy J Prince here again. This video, I'm about to show you anyone that viewed this, whether you're my subscriber or not. If you come across this video, I'm about to show you how to install the 7970 Waterblock, and it's pretty simple, nothing hard to it. So let's get into it, and let me show you how you can install it. So first, you need to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14 screws. So let's get into it. So you see. So I usually just go for the middle part first. Just take this bracket off real quick. And keep in mind, guys, what I like with the EK Waterblock is that there's a limit to how you can tighten it. Like, you can tighten it, but it won't. It like with a Waterblock, it stops it from going any tighter. Like it has a limiter on it. So even if you try to over tighten, it will be tightened up already. There's no need to over tighten it. So, all right. Usually you put away these things. These things are important. And so what I do, I keep them in a bag, so I know exactly where my screws are, just in case if I want to sell the card, or someone wants to buy it from me, then I know where all of my screws are. So you make sure you put away all these screws, and you don't have to go in any order, guys. Just just unscrew them. Just try to get most of the screw out. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just unscrew them. You might have to put a little force while you're unscrewing, because they're kind of tight. So just put a little force down on it, and it should come up. Okay, almost there. Now you gotta unscrew these two screws right here. Gotta take those out. Okay, that's one. That's two. Okay. Now, what you do is you kind of pull it off a bit. Like, you don't want to be so rough with it. Just, kind of take your time, rock. Slowly rock it. You don't want to pull it off right there and then. You don't want to break anything. So you slowly rock it. As you can see, it's coming off. Slowly rock it. Oh, see? As you can say, you can make mistake. Is one little screw I forgot. One little screw right there. Make sure you pay attention to that. I always made the mistake of almost breaking and not realizing that this is right there. So pay attention to this. Just small little screw. Okay, now we can take it off. Okay, I'm slowly rocking it off. Oh, there you go again. Let me see if that's attached. No, that's not attached. Just making sure. It's on there pretty good, guys, so just be careful, as I said, you know. Just checking to make sure there's no screw left because it's a little tight. There we go. Don't want to be touching this. And no, guys, I'm not going to edit this. I want you to see, you know, that sometimes it's not as easy to take these things apart because you don't want to break anything. So I'm taking a little time. There we go. Okay. So you see now? Then you take off the fan plug. See now? So you just got to take your time. It's a little work, yeah, here and there to get it off, but just take your time and it will come off. Now, what you're going to do now, what I usually do is I take a little cloth with oil on it and I rub this off. See? See? Comes right off. Now you just got to get around the little edge where it's all smeared up. What I usually do is I take a little screwdriver and I, you know, barely scratch it, push it so I can get this up. You see? It's like a small screwdriver. You don't want to scrape up the card now. You just want to get the gunk from around the edges, you know? See? Just want to get the gunk out. So nice and slowly. You don't want to break nothing around the GPU there. You know, it's going to be dead pretty much if you do that. So, just want to be careful. As this is money you're playing with. So, yeah. And then I just go back and I finish wiping the rest of it. And I'll take this as well. And I'll push it in there. And rub around the edges that I just take all that gunk from. Make it look nice and clean. Now, it's okay if there's a little bit around there. It's not going to affect the GPU performance anyway. It's not going to affect the temperature or nothing. You know, it's just gonna happen. You're not going to get everything, but you just want to clean off the main area, which is the surface of the GPU, which is right here. You know? Nice and clean. And now I take the dry part of the rag and just shine it up a bit. See? See? All gone. Simple as that. Just a little bit of oil. A little bit of grease. That's all you need to wipe away thermal paste. That's it. Nice and clean. Done. Now, usually they give you, with EK, they give you thermal pads. But what I do is just transfer the thermal pads off the stock GPU itself. There's no need to really use that, you know. Since if I'm going to sell my water blocks with the GPU, they can use, you know, the thermal pad that's included. But I just take these off right here and put them right back on here. So to do this, you got to be careful. See, like you got to roll it off a bit. You got to be careful there. I just slightly roll it off and just transfer it. See? That's it. Slightly roll. This one is kind of pressed up a bit, so gotta be careful with this one. Slightly just roll it. See? Let's put it on the next ram. See? You take the other one and you just keep doing it for all of them. As I said, EK included thermal pads, so you know it's pretty much extra thermal pad you'll have, but I'd rather just use the one that comes off of here. Less hassle, you don't have to cut anything with no scissors. Take it off. Like this one is being a little bit difficult to come off, so I gotta be careful here. Got it off. This has to go to one next memory. Yes, guys, I won't edit this. You're just getting the straight recording as it is. It's best not to edit it so you can see if I make a mistake. You know, you guys can probably correct it, or I'll correct it and show you where I made a mistake, but not everything needs to be edited on YouTube all the time. Just get the raw footage of what, you know, it is live. So taking my time and placing each thermal pad on the memory. Now, if you want to, you can always skip through this. You don't have to wait till this part, you know. But if you're a person that don't want to make a mistake, just, you know, watch it. Pay attention to what I'm doing, and you'll be good. As I said, these things are very thin. They can tear very easily. So, as I said, be careful when you're trying to take them off. They're a little bit oily and sticky. So just be careful. And it doesn't matter which one and which RAM bank it was on. Just place them on any one. It doesn't matter. They work the same way. So, you know. Alright, so it's successfully transferred. Now we gotta transfer this. From here to here. As you can see, it came from here. So I took it from here and I put it right there. Now we got to take this strip right here, long strip for the VRMs, and carefully place it on there. Make sure it doesn't tear. And place it right here where you see all those voltage regulators. So we take it and we place it right there. Make sure it's aligned perfectly. You don't want no want some VRMs hotter than some, so you want to make sure they're evenly cool, so you distribute this thing evenly. It's kind of hard to do it though, so just be careful. trying to get it on there properly. There we go. Perfect. As you can see. So everything is fully transferred now. Now all I got to do is put the water block on. So now all we got to do is put this back in the bag. And this goes back in the case. Now we get out a water block. I already did an unboxing of this, guys. If you go to my previous 6970 unboxing with plus EK, you will see it. So this shouldn't be new to you, or if you haven't seen it yet, well, you see it now. So so you get the installation guide how to do it, but since I'm showing you, you wouldn't need to look at this, but you can go over it if you're gonna install it, okay? So, and you get all your screws and washers which you're going to use. You got to use these to install it, so I'll show you how to use this and install it. See, now you get this thermal pad, but as I said, we transferred the thermal pad off the stock heatsink to this, so there's really no need to use this unless, you know, as I said, if I'm going to sell it, or if I'm going to sell it with a water block, they have brand new thermal pad that hasn't been used yet. So that's the benefit of transferring the thermal pad. They can even transfer this, you know, back to the stock. So it doesn't matter, you have extra thermal pads. So and here's the water block. I got the copper plexi version because, you know, I noticed everybody gets the nickel plated. I really didn't care because once it's installed in the case, the water flows in it. You're not going to even see all the copper like that. You're just going to see the water flowing anyway. So, I mean, it's cheaper. It works the same way. And, I mean, it's straight copper. Why get the nickel, you know? Works the same way. So, let's take this out. Okay, so now that's what it looked like. You can see. It's, as you can see, it's just machined. As you can see, there's still scraping on there, but you can see where the machine went around and did its little thing. As you can see, the outlining of the tool. You can see where the machine went in and did its thing. But let's go ahead and install this. Alright, so first we want to get thermal paste. So let me get some thermal paste. Okay. So we're gonna make a little X going across like this. So we're gonna go like okay, that's it. So that's what you want to do. Make a little cross like that. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put your water block on top of this. And make sure it's placed properly on top of there, okay? Else it will come off. So you want to make sure everything is aligned. Okay, then you want to, there we go, then you want to brace it down and flip it over like this. let it hang off so it can hold. And then we want to put in our screws. So we're gonna unleash, open up our screw right here and washers. And what we're gonna do is going to take a screw and a washer, and we're gonna do the GPU area first, like so. You don't want to tighten it up yet until you get all of the screw and washer in first. Then you tighten it up. Make sure it's nice and even, tighten nice and evenly. See, now you want to go in and tighten up a little. There. See? That's it. Now all we got to do is go along here and tighten up the rest of the stuff. And we'll be finished. So as you can see, guys, it's not hard. It's not hard to install a water block. But it also depends on the type of water block you get, you know. Some might be difficult depending on the type of card you get, the orientation of the GPU, the MOSFET, how big it is. Just really depends. But for the 7970, it's pretty easy to install. Pretty easy. Just remember, there got to be a washer. There got to be a washer in all your screws. As you can see, you got to have a washer on the screws first, and then you place it to whichever one you want to screw in first, like so. Take a washer, put it in there. You put it wherever you want to screw first and screw it in. It's that simple. As I said, you don't want to overly tight it. You just want to tighten it just enough so where where the GPU block won't fall off, the water block. So, yep. Alright. So the last one to install is right here. Okay, and you're pretty much done. There's an extra screw, and this screw, I think, is just for extra, really. I think this is just extra, but that's it. You don't, they just give you an extra screw and an extra washer. So as you can see everything is all installed properly. See? And that's the installation of the 7970 water block. That's it. So now my next phase is to put it in my rig that you already see partially up with the next 7970 already installed. And so I'm going to put it together. Once I get it up together, get everything running, and going, then I'll do a next video showing you how the system performs and how everything looks. Alright, so that's my installation. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, ask questions, like, and this is Jay Prince, and I'm out.